It's your girl Honey Rush. I wanted to do a quick inventory video. Okay. I did my thing. I've been keeping up with my intake, my income, and my expenses, the outcome, what's coming in, what's going out. And I'm trying a new thing for 2022. Instead of putting all that data in at the end of the year for my accountant, or my tax preparer, I'm actually, I don't want to be here no more. I did that for 2 years. I don't want to do that anymore. Last year, I said I was going to do it every 6 months or every 3 months, and it didn't work. Then I said, okay, I'll do every 6, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so to just be, again, a better control over my finances, for the business, knowing what's coming in, knowing what's coming out, knowing how much I'm making for each service, knowing how much, my products are costing, how often I have to purchase things. All of those things are good business management. And I've been doing them, but I've been doing them loosely, I would say. For instance, I'll be right back. I'm going to show you something. Okay, so for instance, I couldn't figure out, I don't know why, but I couldn't figure out like what the best way for me to be able to figure out how long a bottle of a monomer lasts me. And I was on Clubhouse one day and I asked a question. And somebody was like, just make it super simple for right now. They said, take your bottle and mark it. Mark the levels, put the date. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That was simple enough, easy enough for me to, do. So like for this one, I opened it on September 9th, 2021, right here. You can't read it, but I can. And then I had to go back in it on 11/19/21. So from September to November. Now you got to think those are slow months though. People don't really be, getting their nails done. And this was 2021. So this was, still things were closed and all that stuff. So, emptied the bottle on December 7th, 2021. So that meant from September when I opened it on the 9th to December 7th when I emptied the bottle. So that's roughly October, November, December. So 3 months. I got 3 months out of this 16 fluid ounce. Now, all I can say is that that's a slow season. So I don't really know what the volume is. I would have to go and look at my booking system and get that report. But also think about, I have 2 clients that I simply just practice on. So I'm using monomer those times. And I had to think, where am I looking? I don't want to look up there. I want to look at you. Hold on. Oh, camera's over here. Camera's over here. I should be looking over there. Why am I looking over here? Because I'm looking at myself. That's why. Okay, sorry, y'all. So yeah, I had to think about those things. But this was a 16 fluid ounce. So I think about that and I think about how much it costs. Yada, yada. So then I got this in the Young Nails mystery box. I did that unboxing video live. It's really messed up in regards to the quality. I didn't know that. It was like my reception at the time or something like that. So I apologize, but it is a really good video other than that. Anyway, so I got this mystery box last year. I want to say it was in November when I purchased it, when the mystery box were on sale and everything, but I didn't open it until January 11, right? So on this one, I put that this whole thing lasted. It lasted to the end of the year. So this whole thing took me from September to the end of the year. And then I opened up this one, January 11, 2022. So this year. And I just had to mark it today for 4/1. I mean, not today, yesterday. for 4/1/22, April Fool's Day. And I put on here, practiced a lot. So between here and here, I practiced because I just filled this up I just emptied it and marked it on March 22nd. And then I had to go back and fill it again. And that's uncommon. So I was like, whoa, what happened there? But I practiced a lot. Because, you know, I went to that class. I went to that Hot Tips class. I went to that Hot Tips class. And in March. And so I didn't use, they, you know, provided monitor and all that, but I'm saying the techniques and stuff that I learned, I came back and practiced. So, you know, that is why this bottle is going so fast. 32 fluid ounce. Oh, and another thing is the season's picking up. So I've had clients return who I haven't seen in a while, and people are booking their appointments closer together instead of like every 2 months. You know, they're doing like every 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. You know, just based on my recommendations and how their nails are wearing, because, you know, not everybody can go. Listen, and I'm saying this because it's something I had to tell myself. Like, listen, Linda. Not everybody's nails go through the same thing, and at the end of the day, their nails, it's chemicals, so there's going to be some breakdown and things like that, you know. So I have to tease out the issues and stuff with my client. Together we figure out where our issues are so that we can work and figure and make tweaks and stuff. What works for one person doesn't work for another person. So I just wanted to put that out, throw a little bit of encouragement. But, you know, so inventory wise, if it seems too big for you to, I'm sorry, I'm getting all close in there and everything, but I wanted you to be able to see the bottles. And so this is their nail liquid. This is the 32 ounce that came in a large mystery box. And then this is my signature. This is what I use all the time. C&D retention. This is my favorite monomer. This is what I was taught on 23 years ago, and I just never deviated from it. This is what I know. It is hella expensive, which is another reason why my prices are the way they are, because I'm using high quality ish, people. Okay. But I like it. I like it. And I like this monomer too. But I just, this is it for me. And so when I fill my bottles, you know, this is what I put my monomer in. Okay. So I look at the ounces. It's marked on here by the ounces. So I kind of look at that and I see how many ounces I use per client when I'm doing it, because I'm trying to be mindful. And so I've gotten a lot better, you know, with my technique, my acrylic application, so I'm not wasting a lot of liquid. My liquid to acrylic ratio is definitely way better than it was. I was actually looking through my Chicago Beauty workbook that I bought back in March 2020. It's like a 30-day journey to build your business and promote and all this other stuff. And I was recapping and seeing what I cited as my issues and what were my strengths and what was my major services that were really flourishing and things like that. So I was able to track myself and see how far I've come, you know, and it was a beautiful thing. So I recommend you guys like really take the time to check in. You know, if you work a 9 to 5, or if you have ever worked a 9 to 5 and the company was worth anything, they did some type of check-in with you on a regular schedule interval, whether it was every 3 months, once a year, whatever, you know. So you have to do that with yourself on a personal and with your business, because it's a business. Okay. So, and with your marriage. And you know what? I was thinking about doing a series on my channel. But a series like separate, like creating a series of a marriage series where me and my husband just sit and like dialogue and ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Would y'all be interested in something like that? Because I feel like married people be out here and it's not a lot of help for us. And people think marriage is all kinds of different things. And I think pretty much everybody got it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just breaking it down and being real. I think I'm a real transparent person. Like I'm at a time in my life where I I ain't about smokes and mirrors and stuff like that, and neither is my husband. So I think we could like really get into some things and really help. You know, this goal of this channel is to help. You know, that's the goal of this channel, to help. You know, I'm a entrepreneur, married, mom. I have an awesome nursing career. You know, and managing all of those things is hard. And so this channel is to give you like, you know, everything ain't glitz and glam, you know, everything ain't IG, right? So just to give you like the stuff behind the stuff, you know. Okay, I digress. So this is an inventory video. So I'm not calling it a nail haul because this ain't what that was. This was an inventory. This was a restock. I had to, you know, I had to look at how much money I spent and budgeted for my class, my expenses, my travel expenses and all of that. And you know, I got all my receipts. And I'll be working on March's data entry this week, because I don't want more than a week to go past, because the way I'm set up, I'll forget. So I don't want more than a week to go past before I actually enter that data. And then I don't know where I am either. I need to know in real time. It'd be beautiful if I could do that stuff bi-weekly or whatever, but I'm not there. And I find that looking at my bank statement is my steadfast way of figuring out what's going on. So the bank statement come out once a month. So that's what I'm working with. And I know y'all already got a business bank account, so I'm not even going to say that. But the business bank account and having all of your money go through your business bank account will help you capture everything. Your spending, and your income. That is how I'm able to capture everything. Everything for my business is on that statement. Boom. Okay, so obviously I need more monomer because I'm right here, right? I'm right here. And on average, when I fill my bottle, it's showing me that, you know, it's lasting me two months. When I fill this bottle, I'm going like 2 months, maybe 3, but really 2 months. And I don't have a huge clientele. I have, you know, I do various services. So when I say huge clientele, right now anyway, I'm talking about acrylic application. Okay, because you know I do pedicures and I do gel applications, I do gel sculpting, and I do, you know, regular manicures and stuff like that. So, and I'm working on a certification for some toe restoration. I couldn't think of the word. Toe restoration. So I'm working on that too. But anyway, reel it back in, Tasha. Reel it back in. Oh, okay. So I figured, okay, yeah. So I'm at that point on the bottle, and I got about 7 to 8 acrylic clients. So boom, that bottle is going to service all of them. But that's not including my 2 practice people, and it's not including myself, right? And it's not including any, you know, people that just happen to book or whatever, new clients and stuff like that. So I have to think about all of those things and say, yeah, it's time for me to buy some more. Okay, so we got Pedicure Palooza coming up also. And so I was looking at that, and I wanted to make sure, here, let's do this. I wanted to make sure that I had everything in place for that. And I do, except for I have to go ahead and do my final count. I'll do that the week before, and I'll do my final count of, you know, the people who have booked for the event. And I will go ahead and I'm just moving the boxes around, y'all. I'll go ahead and make sure I have enough, you know, of the snacks. We're gonna keep it super cute, super classy, and get these feet together on Pedicure Palooza, April 24th through April 30th, 2022 only. Okay. And we may turn this into an annual event. I think it's awesome to pull people in from them crusty, dusty feet that's been dormant all winter. It's awesome for your Mother's Day gift, like, you know, all that good stuff. And it's a fantastic event. You can have mimosas, wine, you know, you can have something to eat. It's gonna be super cool. So I had to do inventory, figure out what's going on, make my money back from the class. I did that. At least I think I did. Now, just from looking at the numbers, you know, once I enter my data, I'll know for sure, right? But I couldn't wait until I did that to make these purchases, because I did ask myself. And there's some other things that I do need to get, but I didn't get them. I had to order things in the need. You know, how bad do I need these things? So, super excited. You know, like I said, I do pedicure, various pedicure services, and I have these nice salon style white towels, which by the grace of God, I have been able to keep very white, like stark white, and I'm so grateful for that. And I was like, Dad, you know what? I need more towels, because what if something happens and things like that? I know how many towels I use per client, this, that, and the other. And I was like, you know what? It's time to get some more towels. And I found these. Now, hopefully they are what I think they are. You know, they say salon towels, premium, 100% ring spun cotton, size 16 by 27. It's called Choking Pink. You know, oh honey, your nails colors is pink and teal and gold and glitter. So I saw this and I was like, bam, I want them. So it's a 12 pack. And if you want to know how much they are, ask me. And I'll tell you, leave a comment. And while you at it, like the video and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you. So these are, and I'm just seeing them, okay? I'm just seeing them. So these are great. And look, they're gonna shrink. They're gonna shrink. They're gonna shrink. So this is what they're looking like. Okay. It's perfect. This is good. I could do hot towel wraps with this and things like that. You know, I didn't want to go with white again, because what if you start getting yellowing and stuff like that? Or sometimes I notice when I do my videos and stuff, the towels look like they're yellowing and they're really not. So, you know, that's off-putting. So that's the texture there. So yeah, they feel good. I'm going to pre-wash them. Okay, I'm going to pre-wash them, because then I know exactly what I'm working with. So I have 12 of these. Let's just count and make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm gonna pull the tags off of these. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I got what I paid for. I'm happy with them so far. Like I said, this is the size, salon style specifically. So I'm super pumped about that. Hopefully they don't shrink too much, but they're a good size now, so if they shrink down some, I'm okay with that. And then I needed another 3X cut Pana bit. I like Pana's bits. So yeah, I got a 3X. This is great for debulking, removing stuff, and getting on with it. I used to be intimidated by something that chunky, so sharp and things like that, but I've improved. I have improved. Praise God. All right, so that came from Amazon. I don't know if I said that. I got that from Amazon. I usually order my previous towels from Premier Nail Source, which is where the next box of items have arrived from. Okay, and so I buy a lot of stuff from them. It's a great, it's based in Tampa. It's a great place for a new company to get a lot of supplies from. They have so many things. Premier Nail Source. They have a lot of things, and I purchased a number of things, and I pretty much like everything that I get. So I do recommend them. You know, they give me my itemized invoice. So what I do is I have a folder and I collect these. Because when I enter my data, if there's a receipt for something that I ordered online and it came, so I like to have the paper receipt. I also, when I get the email receipt, I move it to a folder that I created that says Receipts 2022. Okay? So that's how I keep my accounting stuff running. You know, when my stuff come through for my website payments and my domain payments and, you know, my advertising payments and stuff like that, I just move it all over there. So that way I don't accidentally erase it or nothing like that. They always come with these. So if you order something from me, if you order some skincare products or some DIY supplies, these get recycled. I recycle these, okay? So in here we have alcohol, 99% alcohol. I always like to keep 4 bottles of these on deck. I got 3 right now, so I bought 1. These are 32 ounces, 99% alcohol. Gotta have it, gotta have it. And you know, fortunately, I was never at a loss, at a deficit during COVID and all that, because it was hard to get stuff like this, right? But because I have a rule, I use this a lot. So therefore, I must have a lot. So I have 4 of these, right? Which basically is like 2 gallons, right? 32 ounces, 64. No. Yeah, 64 ounces makes a gallon. So I keep me 2 gallons of this stuff at all times. So I was down 1. I need to go ahead and refill. And I keep these on deck at each of my stations. You see, I don't know if you can see, this ain't full. Right? So I have to fill this up. So I try to keep these full because I use them all the time. Plus, I also have it in here too at my station. So we covered. I always had to have that stuff. Now, I ordered this by accident. Did I order this size? Nah. I did not order this size. Somebody lied. This says 16 fluid ounces. My receipt says 64 ounces. I never purchased this size. Why would I purchase this size? I need way more than this. This is the first time this has ever happened. But I will contact them. Yeah, I will contact them. It says missing items within 24 hours of receipt. Well, here's the problem with that. When did this come? Because I let everything accumulate so I could do this video. But you know what? I'm standing on the grace of God. I got favor among men. We gonna get what I paid for. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Because there's no confusion. There's no confusion. But you know what I am gonna do? Hold on. Always take a picture. Because when you email them, they want a picture. Yeah, I've learned that. And I never get any static. I send them a picture if there's something wrong. Stuff happens. I don't know, but I know I'm trying to see if it's like a super concentrated or something like that. I mean, it's already concentrated, you know? Yeah. Just simply, it's just the wrong size. All right. And here, I have, they packaged it really well. Like I said, it's a bunch of peanuts in here. And then, come on. I'm striking out. Y'all seeing this in real time. This is not what I ordered. I ordered C&D retention. I ordered this size, but this is radical. Solar nail. It's monomer, but it ain't the monomer I use. I am not happy. I am not happy. That's 2. Please be the right dang on thing. Okay. Nail Fresh. I use their Nail Fresh. I try to use the same thing. This is the stuff that I learned on, that I was going to say brought up on, but literally brought up in the nail industry. This is the stuff that I use. So I use the C&D Nail Fresh, and then I use their primer. But I alternate with the primers, you know, just based on, you know, people's body chemistries and stuff like that. But yeah, this stuff is great. And I separate it. I don't use it in a bottle. I don't use it inside the bottle. Like, it comes like this, and then you switch the cap or whatever, but I don't use it inside the bottle. You know why? Because you start to get particles that develop at the bottom of the bottle, right? And then so you're depositing those particles right back onto the nail. So it's not really cleaning it. It's not removing everything from the surface. I've learned that. I actually learned that from watching a webinar, a paid webinar, as that could be a reason for why your acrylic's lifting. And sure enough, she was like, so let's do an exercise. Pick up your bottle and look. She was like, now shake it slightly. And I saw. And I was like, oh, wow. So she said, always when you go in your bottle, wipe the nail and then wipe on a clean towel before you go back in your bottle. So I had to retrain my brain to do that. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do one up. So I had an old bottle because I wanted to get one that was dark, right? Because it comes in this color bottle for a reason. So I only put a little bit. Like, I don't, yeah, you can see. There's only a little bit of liquid in there. And even, so this is, needs to be refilled. But before I refill it, anything, if there's, before I refill it, period, I empty it out. I put some alcohol in it, swish it around real good, let it drain for 24 hours. And then I fill it back up. So that's how, and then so I just use this as my refill. And I just fill it, you know, probably to about right there. I don't even fill the whole thing because I don't want to, this stuff is expensive, you know? So that's my way of making things work. And I've seen improvement. I made a lot of adjustments. I did a lot of classes and I worked my butt off. So now I'm seeing the fruits of my labor. I can't believe I got my order wrong. Like, I'm trying to hold it together, y'all. I don't like when I'm just checking the box. They usually give you a free gift. I always check the box with them. I just learned that. Like, oh, it's a little surprise. Don't seem like they gave me one this time. I want to talk to somebody. There's a phone number here. I'm going to call as soon as I'm done with this dang on video. Should I call when I'm on a video? I think it'll make the video too long. I opened this one because I was too excited. Okay, so these are my Tammy Taylor 100 grit files, zebra files. Love them. Peel and stick. Only files I use. Only files I use for acrylic services. I don't use them for my gel application services and stuff like that because I don't need to. Just don't need to. Now, here's a story about this. I usually order 25 packs at a time. Got my receipt, put it to the side. I got what I ordered. I had to order these from Amazon this time. I usually go straight to the site, right? I went to the site. Y'all, don't do this. I usually wait, and I learned my lesson. I usually wait until I have 5 of these files left, right? And I keep them in the back. I don't keep them out on the floor. The ones that are on the floor are already attached. I pre-attach them and everything, and I store them away. But I always leave 5 in the back because I know, okay, it takes, my stuff comes within 7 days when I order. So, boom. If I notice I got 5, okay, boom. You know? Well, honey, child, I had 4 left for some reason. Oh, you know what? I think I remember. you know, I was trying to prepare and say I was really squeezing money because I knew I was going to Columbus for this hot tips class, and I knew, you know, it was going to be discounted prices and stuff like that. And I knew I may wanted to go out and shop, and I wanted to visit a local nail supply store, like, you know, so I wanted to make sure I had money to do what I wanted to do, you know. So that, I think that's why I held off, and I looked at the people who were scheduled and kind of predicted to myself, and I was like, I can wing it, whatever. Which it worked out, except for when I went to Tammy Taylor's website, girl, do you know it said sold out? It said sold out. My heart dropped. I didn't know what I was going to do. And by this time, you know, I got people on the scale. I got 4 files left. So then I remember from watching videos like V, Nailed It, and some other videos and stuff like that, that they'd be like, oh, it's on my storefront. I've never purchased anything off of anybody's storefront, but what I did was I went to Amazon, I typed in Tammy Taylor, and sure enough, they were there. And nice enough, they sold them in a 50, they had a 50-pack option, so your girl went to the 50-pack option. And I'm thinking to myself, like, am I going to get a kickback because the site sold out? And I'm like, no, the way Amazon works, with my limited knowledge about it, you give them, because I looked into it, because I think that may be something I want to do. You give them your products, and then when they get ordered, they package them and deliver them. So that I'm like, Amazon gotta have some on hand then. So I went and placed the order. I kept checking to see if my order was gonna be canceled or I was gonna get some type of note, and I didn't, and I got my product. So I'm so grateful. So your girl is not gonna be waiting with 4 more files ever again, because that was a little scary. That was a little scary. And you know, I don't know. I think I don't know if they've. I gotta think about that. I gotta look and compare, because if I get it from Amazon and get them on my Prime and I have to pay for shipping, I gotta look to see if what am I trying to say? I know what I'm trying to say. How do I say it? I got to go and look and see if it's cost effective, basically. Am I really saving shipping or no? Or did they work it into the price? Or, you know, because I don't know if you have to pay Amazon a certain percentage or whatever for them to do what they do, you know, ship your products and stuff like, you know, I don't know that part. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I got to look to see what's most cost efficient, you know, cost effective. But I got them. Thank God. All right. And the last thing I got, you know, I hope they open too. It's Sunday. It's Saturday. I hope they open. So this came from Red Iguana. And this was something that was on my list for a while. And I was like, yeah, okay, I got to get it. And with Pedicure Palooza coming up, I was like, now's the time. Girl, they really sealed this. You know, you be careful when you open your packages. I'm going to open it from the bottom. I feel like it'll be easier. I don't want to cut unintentionally. So this is not a nail haul. This is an inventory restock, okay? Let's let that be clear. All right. So Red Iguana. I got everything checked off. They even underlined the specific type of files I was requesting. So I appreciate the attention to detail, Red Iguana. Let's hope this is right. I done been burned twice on this video. I really appreciate you. Okay, they gave me a code to use. 5% off my next order. Bless you. I really like this company. I used to get Nail Boxy, which was associated with this in some type of way, I think. I don't know. But anyway, in one of my Nail Boxy boxes, I received one of these. Is this the one? Yeah, I received one of these. And it has been my go-to cuticle pusher ever since. The size of the tool is unmatched. The precision of it is unmatched. It fits all of my clients' nail beds. It's just, it does what I need it to do. I don't have to fight with this. This is beautiful. And then you see it's got that nice straight edge. So if you wanted to do some acrylic color blocking and cut and things like that, that would be perfect for that. I don't know what else. Now it is very, very sharp. You know, it's not a knife, but it is a knife. You feel me? I don't know what else it could be used for, this end. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. I'm thinking I may know once I'm expecting to know when I go to this certification class. And so I ordered a different type. So this is the same, nice and small, fits right in there, good for my pedicures. And then I got this one. I decided to get this finish on this side because I know this could be good too for, you know, some slicing, some straight edge slicing. And then this will be good for like a spatula and things like that, I thought. And then, you know, thinking about my pedicure palooza and my future and working on some, you know, pedicure services that currently are just not here and available for people who have different issues with their toenails. I'm working on being here for you. I got this one. This is a deeper, you know, so if you can see, like this one's more shallow. And then this is like longer and deeper. But it's still got that nice, you know, like it's gonna fit the nail beds, you know? And then this here, the pterygium remover, I am very inexperienced with this part of the tool. So you know I'm gonna experiment on my husband. And myself. But this is a tool that I see a lot of pedicure professionals, like certified professionals and things like that. I'm not just sit here. I don't know why I'm leaning. That I see them use. And so I thought I want to go ahead and get it because it's like you could get underneath that toenail real good and kind of like get it out. So I'm excited. These are really, really great products. They're, oh, and you know what? They are made in Ukraine. They are made in Ukraine. Stalex. It's a Ukrainian company. So that was a plus. Like I was already sold on it. And then when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's cool. So I am so excited. I did need these. That's sharp. I did need these for my pedicure palooza. Because I only have that one. I got other cuticle pushers. Don't get me wrong. I got a whole bunch. But these, it's been my go-to. Like, I love that thing. So I was like, I need to get more of those. I need to get more. So that's why I did that. And then in my box, I also received, same company, Stalex. In my nail boxy box where I had got that other sample one from, I also got this, which is a stainless steel. That thing don't bend. I don't know if you, it's no, you know, and it came with sleeves, 80 grit sleeves that you actually slide onto it and work it. I don't really like that much because it's too much movement, right? But it also came with a donut that had 150 grit peel and stick. And they gave me a smaller one. And I've been using that on it because the long sleeves go on here. But I really didn't like the long sleeves. I haven't been using it a lot. But the other day I was doing a sculpture gel set. And when I went to file with the files that I usually use for that set, I cut her instantly. And, you know, that's like, okay. So I said, I'm going to leave that one alone. And it wasn't that her skin was dry or anything like that. Her skin was just really, really easily cut. Her skin was really plump and supple, to be honest with you. So I went to the ring finger. It was like I sliced her with a dang old knife. I was like, okay, I'm so sorry. She was cool, but I wasn't. And I'm like, okay. And she probably wasn't in the inside. I mean, shoot, you know. So I went ahead. I have some styptic liquid that I use, which styptic liquid, when you dropping it from the bottle, the drop shouldn't still be attached to your styptic dispenser and attached to their finger, because that's just transferring any type of virus or whatever could be in that blood. Okay, so you drop it onto the fingernail or to the skin. Okay, sanitation. And the styptic liquid is super cheap. It lasts you a long time. I get it from Premier Nail Source. So if you have issues with, you know, cutting people and things like that, I bought this like 2 years ago. It doesn't go bad. And you see, I haven't cut a lot of people, so that's why it's lasting a long time. But Lord knows you need it when you need it, you need it. You be happy it's there. Okay, so that's what this is. So what I was saying was, you let it drop like that. Let it drop onto the skin. Do not do one of these. No, I don't even want to do it because I don't want to do it. It actually takes the pain out. It stops the bleeding instantly, and it stops the sting. So the client is like, okay. So anyway, I was like, oh, I ain't finna keep cutting her. So I thought to myself, while I'm, you know, because I was working on 2 hands. You know, when you're doing gel sets, sometimes you going back and forth with each hand or whatever. So I just was going back to this hand, applying more product. And I was like thinking at the same time. And I said, woo, you got that metal file. You could put them donuts on there, which is 150 grit, which would be fine for this gel set, you know. I said, boom. Okay, so I put that on there. You know, they added a little time to my service and everything. But hey, and it worked like butter. It got all up in the, you know, on them sides like that. This is a rear end. But you see what I'm saying? It got in there and helped me do what I needed to do without cutting her. And it was beautiful. So I said to myself, you got them from Red Iguana in that nail boxy box. You already got to buy these. Go on that site and put this on your list, because you need to get these too, because she a regular client, okay? And you need these on deck, and you don't like them sheets. And the 150, I'm like, it was cool, but what if I can get a stronger grit? So I went on there, and lo and behold, they have 100 grits. They have 100 grits, peel and sticks. So boom, your girl got it. And I ordered through Instagram, so I went on Red Iguana's page. Then I went to their shop page, you know, on Instagram, and I had 20% off on Instagram because I never purchased anything from Instagram before or through Instagram. So they gave me 20% off. And then after I did my purchase, girl, I used my PayPal business credit account to make this purchase, which I had a $20 coupon already, so they applied it to that. So you're talking about like $90 worth of stuff. I got huge discounts. I want to say I ended up paying $38. And on top of that, Instagram then kicked back and said, hey, you got 25% coupon to give to whoever. As long as it's their first time shopping on Instagram, you can go ahead and send this code to as many people as you want. But you can only, 3 of those people, 3 out of whoever you send, if they order, it only works if it's your first time ordering off of IG. But if they order, they make a purchase, you can get up to 3 25% off coupons. I was like, oh yeah. So, yeah. If you need the code, if you've never purchased anything through IG, let me know. Leave your IG account, your handle, in the comments. I will follow you. You will follow me. And I will send you that 25% off coupon. There was no expiration on it or anything. I read it. So, yeah. Each one, teach one. Each one, help one. All right, so let me know if you qualify to be able to use that coupon. The only qualification is it has to be your first time purchasing through IG. That's it. That's the only qualification. So, yeah. And it don't matter what you purchase. It ain't got to be nothing beauty or nothing. Whatever. Like, And I need to get my IG store up and running. I added one thing, my cuticle 911 oil. I need to do that. Get that on there. Okay, so that is it for the inventory. I do have another package coming, but I had some change of plans for today, and I was like, let me get this video out, record it, prayerfully get it out on the same day. We'll see how it goes. And I need to make this call to Premier Nail Store Beauty Source because I have 2 items that I don't want. And but Young Nails, I ordered Young Nails. Finally, them damn filters, excuse my language, those filters have come back in stock. So I ordered 5. And then reading the IG comments, do you know, like, you know, there's a lot of complaints because, yeah, I've been trying to get the filters. I even put myself on an email list like, hey, notify me when these come back in stock. But I haven't seen an email. I sent it and send it. I just didn't see it, perhaps. But anyway, they were like, in the meantime, like, to increase the longevity of your files, you can wash them. And I'm like, duh, why did I never think about that? So I made the purchase. I purchased 5. But I immediately went to my wash station and I committed to wash it. And then I let it dry 24 hours and it's like brand spanking new. I used it the other day. It was like no dust nowhere. So I was like, damn, why didn't I think about this? When I originally purchased it, I bought 3 filters and it came with a filter of its own. So I had, you know, ample supply, but and then I had the old one too, because I'm like, well, shoot, I don't know when he's gonna come. I don't know why I saved it, but I did. So then I pulled that out and I started washing it. But, you know, these pointy nails, I got a little too excited, I guess, and I poked through. So I had to throw that one away. But it's all good now. Now I know I can keep washing it and washing it and washing it. They even say you can vacuum it out at the end of the day. Then, you know. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's a little tidbit if you have one. And what I'm talking about is, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is it dirty? I did somebody yesterday. I cleaned it. Yeah. So the filters. So that's how I washed the mess out of it. And that's why you see those grooves right there. Because I was just like in there. But I flipped it over and washed it. And it was really easy. It worked. I was like, I felt like an idiot. So don't save you from feeling like an idiot if you don't know you could do that. If you do, hey, you should have told me. Maybe you didn't know I had that problem though. Okay, so I'm out. Thank you so much for watching my video. As always, leave a comment and make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Help me, please. Thank you. Hi, my name is Natasha Rush. I am calling in regards to invoice number 1622014. Date of purchase was March 28th, 2022 at 200900. Payment was done via PayPal. Again, the invoice number is 1622014 from March 28th, 2022. I am calling to let you all know that I received 2 incorrect products in my shipment, and I would like the actual products that I ordered. The product in question is Barbicide Disinfectant. I ordered 64 ounces and I received 16 fluid ounces. The other product in question is the C&D Retention Plus Liquid 32 ounce. I purchased the C&D Retention Plus Liquid 32 ounce and I received Radical Solar Nail 32 ounce. And I do not use that product. So I would like the products that I actually ordered and paid for please give me a call.
Yes, I am so like restrained right now. I'm trying to stay professional, but I'm really irritated. I don't know if it's coming through, but yeah. When I looked at the pricing further, I realized that what they sent me cost less than what I actually paid for. So I'll let y'all know what happened.
I'll let y'all know what happened. All right, y'all. I know I said I was leaving. This is later on in the day. So some more packages came. I did record and I hope I added on. So if I didn't, leave a comment so that I could put the notice in there. But I kind of, yeah, I can follow up now. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. Okay, so more packages came. Like I said, this is not a haul. This is inventory. So, I went to my class and I learned a few things. This is from Profile Backstage. Got my receipt. I ordered crystal clear gel and purple sanders coarse purple sanders. I've heard good things about these from YouTube channels, and so people be swearing by them and everything. I personally that's backwards, huh? I personally don't use these. Never have used them in my services. And I'm consistently, watching some big hitters, big people that I look up to, and they are using these to finish. And then when I went to the class, they used them also. Not necessarily profiles, but so I said, all right, let's see here. And if it's going to save my arm and my wrist movement and everything with me hand filing, then, why not give it a try? So I did practice it while I was, in my class for Hot Tips Beauty. And so what I'm going to do, now I do have these generic ones, and I would kind of like when I'm etching the finger, the hand, you know what I mean? I would use it on this. But I don't know. I kind of just felt like I was going to burn somebody with this or something, So I think that's why I was scared. So they say that the purple is supposed to be, low heat or whatever like that. And I do know from just watching and everything and just learning, while you can see that line there, I don't feel it. And that's really important. Because, unevenness and you doing this, you can create grooves and stuff, and the purpose is to smooth things out. And it also said that these were kind of like have some elastic inside or whatever, so they will grip onto no matter what kind you have, mandrel bit that you have. So it's on there. It's on there, and then you would just like push it further. It's on there. So I'll be practicing with this today. And of course, they were saying go ahead and season each side. And then I also heard like, ooh, snap. How you get it off? That just like, I didn't like that. How you pull this thing off? Okay, I never had, was it locked? And it was locked too. And it allowed me to pull, I wonder, do I have another mandrel? Because that just slid right out. I can't get this off. Now that's a problem. Ouch. It's snug like a bug on the rug. Like, how do I get this off? I can't be struggling like this in no service. All right, well, how about I use this first? Because I don't want to waste it. Okay, it's my coins. I'll use it and then I'll try to figure out how to get it off. Okay. I don't know. Can I just say I like the fact that this is purple and cute and personalized. I'm just saying. This is what I was really excited about though. So, crystal clear accents. I've been hearing a lot of buzz about this company and that is heme free. It's just pure gel. They don't have additives. It won't cause any allergic reactions and things like that. So I'm super pumped to have gotten this. I definitely have always liked gel, the concept of it, but I'm really just starting to get like really comfortable with it. And I like how they double sealed it because you know gel oozes everywhere. Yay, I put this on here. You know, I would have recycled this packaging for when I'm sending out products, but now it's sticky and I'm not even gonna bother. But yeah, I recycle what I can. So I'm just, yeah, let's see the consistency real quick. That's good. That's real good. So it's not gonna slide all over the place. You see, it's holding. I like that. I like that. Okay. So I can't wait to play with that. I figured I'll start with a clear. And then just keep purchasing. Let's see, did Profile send me a coupon or anything? No thank you card, no nothing. You gotta send a thank you card, folks. Just saying. It makes a girl feel nice and loved. Warm and fuzzy. All right, and then earlier I was saying, you know, I was waiting on this package. I totally forgot about my profiles backstage. I wish I don't know if it came before I started. I did a set of nails earlier, a little while ago. I would have loved, and it was on my one of my daughters, and those are the people I practice on, my two girls. How lucky are they to have a mom that's a freaking rock star? Nail tech. Hello. You're welcome. Okay. I can't get in the box. So, if I haven't said it already, thank you for following my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for leaving a comment. Oh, my files. I mean, my filters have finally arrived after 2 years. I ordered 5 of these jokers. 3, 4, 5. Boom. And some paper to boot. No invoice inside. It's okay. I have it on email. And, you know, like I said, I moved it over already to my receipts section. I am good to go. Now that I know that I can wash them and they work amazingly well, baby, it's on and popping. I don't know when I'm gonna open these because this one that I washed is working really well. So I'm gonna just put these away. Like I said, inventory. So I won't need to have to buy these not ever again. I was gonna say I will, just because, I mean, I got 5 of them. What was I gonna say? Just because things go on sale don't mean I have to buy it, right? So we'll see what happens if they happen to go on sale and things like that. Because it's like a catch-22 with these because they're always out of stock. So it's like, if I see they're in stock, I want to buy some. But that's why I bought 5. Now that I know that I can clean them and get some longevity, I mean, really, one filter can last a whole year for me right now with my clientele and the services that I'm providing. For somebody else, it could be something different. But for me, being able to wash it, I saw instant results when I washed it. And that is like with 6 months of use. So you figure if I go 6 months and then wash the dang on thing, which I'm not gonna wait that long, but I waited. I didn't know. 6 months to wash it and then let it dry. I don't know how much more I'll get out of it, but when I tell you it was worked like it worked when it was brand new. So to me, that says I could use one a year, if anything, if nothing less. So I may have 5 years worth of filters right here. Who knows? But you know, my clientele pickup, you know, that type of thing. So that may change the, you know, scenario. But I'm good. Your girl good. Okay, so that's it. For real this time. Bye guys. Okay, I'm back. You gotta admit though, this is some good follow-up. Okay, this, I washed them. This is the lint. Okay, the lint trap. I look, it's pink. Often I have pink lint trap. So this is that's all the cotton we got. What y'all do with y'all lint? From the lint trap. Ain't that a cool trick? Did y'all see that? These things work. I use this to get the the powder up from around and dust and everything. It works great. What y'all do with this? You want to know what I do with it? I save it. I got one of those reusable shopping bags hanging up in my laundry. I save it. I put it in there. Also put dryer sheets in there. Use dryer sheets. And then when we do our fire pit, this is good fire igniter. Which is why you need to clean your trap, because you can catch on fire, and clean your little vent thing, because you catch on fire. But it's really good for starting a fire. So you don't have to buy a fire starter. Just a little, you're welcome. So these are the towels. Okay. They look good. They're not all, well, I only really pulled off one. So let me not misspeak. That one looks good. I'm not going through all of these, so let's be real. Okay, we see a couple of little, ooh, what happened here? What happened here, y'all? Y'all see that? Now, I gotta be honest. I thought this might occur because I saw some pictures. So, you know, I looked at the reviews. And I said, oh, well, I'll take a chance. But after one wash, you know, that's disappointing to see. It is. It's disappointing to see. But at the same time, I'm not like mad or appalled or anything. So that was one. Now I want to look through all of them. They smell good. Here's another with some string hanging. So, girl, y'all done had candy first dibs today. I ain't looked at it. This is all real. Okay, this one's good. So what's that, 2 so far? We got 12 towels. Got that, but that's not a big deal. That's not unraveling. It's just, you know, my dryer sheet. Uh-oh, I almost fell. How we looking over here, y'all? Okay. So, I mean, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, they smell so good. And they feel like you fold it the opposite direction, so it ends up looking like this. Okay, so then you take this end and I just let it drop. It's preferably the end that's got the tag. Where's that end at? Okay, the tag end should always be an inside. So you take it, you fold it down. I like to fold the first section down big, and then you see how I like to crease right there. So then I go boom, And then I go boom. I usually do this down because then I can get it nice and tight, like I do it on the table. But you just keep folding it. I don't roll it. I fold like that. That is how. And then you don't present it this way. You present it this way. So all tile displays, carrying it, things like that, this way. And I just, it's real neat, real spa vibes. You're welcome. Okay, bye.